Welcome to the TerraGo Technologies installation and activation video. By now you should have received your purchase receipt. You'll notice such things as your purchase order number, the order date, your account number, the products that have been purchased, your authorization code, and the number of activations on that authorization code, as well as the links to download your software. If you purchase more than one product at the same time, you would see multiple download links as well as multiple authorization codes. Clicking on this download link will launch your default web browser and the download should start automatically. This installer is going to download to wherever your default download location is. Generally in Windows, it's going to be your downloads folder, but if you've changed it to, say, your desktop, that's where the installer will be. Once the product is finished downloading, you can go ahead and double-click on the executable. While this is unpackaging, I just want to let you know that this process is the same across all of our core products. So while we're demoing TerraGo Composer, it's actually going to be the same installation and activation process across Composer, Publisher, and our toolbar software. Another thing to note is that you want to make sure that all of the core software is closed before you start the installation process. So make sure that Adobe Acrobat, and if you're installing Composer, and ArcGIS are shut if you're installing Publisher for ArcGIS before you start the installation process. If not, you're going to get a prompt at this point in time that's going to ask you to close the software down. Generally, I recommend a restart before you start the installation process. So we can go ahead and click Next. Please read through the end user license agreement. If you agree to the terms, click on I accept, and then Next, and now we can begin the install process. Now that the process has been completed, you're going to notice that there are two different options here. One is going to be the Finish option, and this is going to dismiss the dialog. The other is your Activate option. We're going to go ahead and activate the software. You'll notice there's three different options that you can select from. You can select from Trial, Standalone, or Concurrent. Our license key is for standalone, so we're going to click on that and select Next. We're going to type in our contact name. We are connected to the internet, and then we're going to copy in our authorization code. If you are not connected to the internet, you can provide this lock code as well as your authorization code to support@terragotech.com and request a license file, or you can navigate to our website at this location, www.terragotech.com/support/activate-software, and you'll be able to provide your name, your email address, and your lock code and authorization code to generate a license file for you. Since we are connected to the internet, I'm going to go ahead and select Yes. We're going to click on the Next button. And as you can see, the bars have completed. The information has been sent to TerraGo. We can go ahead and click Next, and it's going to say that we have successfully activated the product. We can now go ahead and click Finish, and the software should be ready for use. Thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope that this was informative.